Hello and welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone, joined this week with Violet Hausthor. And you just heard The Tines with Leaper in the Field. Before that, Arvilla with Cellophane. And we started off with Eyewitness, Time to Kill. Let's go to The Tines with S.G. Carlson, one of
Mm,
our favorites. He's been on the show before from New Haven, Connecticut, and owner of Sans Serif Recording.
yeah. And obviously the Tines are just incredible. They make some really just excellent indie rock stuff that just tends to be really good and really well produced and just really well done. And this lines up with that perfectly. It's just a great track.
This is a classic indie rock song today.
Mhm.
And like you said, it's S.G. Carlson. Everything he does is just so perfectly produced and performed, and just love everything they do.
Yeah, it creates such a strong feel.
This is off the Spirit Link compilation released last year.
Love this one. Yeah, it's amazing.
And before that, Arvilla with Cellophane, some good psychedelic folk off Cult, released in 2019. And they're out of Goshen, Massachusetts.
This one stood out to me. This one's amazing, honestly. It just hits the exact right balance between sort of stompy folk music in the style of like Alice Band or The Devil Makes Three, and then combines it with these strong, like almost hard-edged psychedelic things and those distorted guitars that you hear in something like a Karine track. It just
Yeah.
comes together to create this really unique combination of styles that like you don't expect them to fit so well together, but they really do. And the track itself is so catchy and so stompy. I love it.
It's just another one of those rare songs that has multiple layers to it, and it's just so good. It's just chaotic, and that's the kind of stuff that my brain loves. And fronted by Vanessa Kirby, who I think does some other stuff, solo stuff that I want to check out. And we started off with Eyewitness, which was a pleasant surprise for me to stumble upon off the Miss Me 2020 release, and out of the Worcester, Massachusetts area. It's basically a duo consisting of Milo and Rainey. Rainey, we know from a band I've played a couple times, Sapling. This features also Amber Tortorelli on theremin, and Amber and Rainey are two-thirds of the band Sapling, the precursor.
I was just about to talk about that theremin because, whoa, that really stood out to me because it had this distorted edge to it that you don't often hear with theremin, but the playing on it was really clever. It almost like she clearly made the theremin sound like the wind in a really textural, really deep way, while still being just this amazing sonic addition to this otherwise very solid folk arrangement. It's just I really like that. That is such a cool sound, and I would have never imagined that you'd go for it in a track like this, but it works.
Sapling was my favorite band last year, and seeing them perform live, the theremin is like Amber's extension of her body. She just effortlessly, waves and just creates magic, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's a very physical instrument like that, and she does it well.
Mm. And I love Rainey's chilling vocals on this
Yeah,
as well. I want to waste away and watch the world decay. Oh, it just resonates so well right now.
yeah, I get it. Amazing, amazing stuff. So, how are we rounding off the show?
Well, there's this band you might have heard of, Living Color.
Living Color?
And then we're going to play some Editrix and Alottle. So let's go to
What?
Living Color with Bye.